We're back with more Call to the Booth. That's Aqib Talib. I'm Harrison Sanford, and we are joined by Ryan Shazier. He took his time out to join us today, and we were looking forward to talking about his team that he's affiliated with, the Pittsburgh Steelers. We were thinking that we were going to talk about an undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers team. We were thinking they were going to be number one on the power rankings. We were thinking they were going to be number one on the no-fly zone. That is not the case as we record here on Tuesday afternoon. Ryan, what was your impression of Monday night's game, the first loss of the season for the Steelers?
Man, it's crazy to me that you said we were thinking that they were all these number ones, and like they should still be number one. Like we got one loss,
Yeah, hey, I'm not in charge of the rankings. That's not me.
I'm gonna explain. Look, I'm gonna explain. Gotta explain, right?
Yeah, you got all right, cool.
No, gotta explain.
But no, we definitely didn't let the part, man. Yesterday, like we had way too many drops. We didn't run the ball well. Obviously, James had COVID and Pouncey was out. I feel like those are two big bros. And then we can't just keeping teams in the game. If we want to be a good team, win the Super Bowl, we got to close our games, especially when we have 14-0 on teams,
right.
And especially teams that you don't feel are technically quote unquote good teams. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that the football team is a bad team, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like they're a team that people are scared of, So.
Right. I think it's perfect though, man. You don't want to go into the playoffs, man, 16-0, or you know what I'm saying, or just don't want to. You want to get those losses out the way, maybe even lose another one. It's cool. You still be the number one seed, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. You may be the number 2 seed, but I think it's cool though, man. But early losses. This is going back to the top 5, no fly, and all that shit.
Yeah.
They moved down one spot. They only people who trumped them was the Chiefs. Chiefs got that early loss, and Chiefs on the win streak now. So 2 teams, 1 loss, 1 on the win streak. The one who on the win streak, they're gonna be first.
That makes sense.
So they only dropped down one spot. They dropped down one spot. And then on the no-fly zone, who I got on there?
LA Rams are number 1, New Orleans number 2, Pittsburgh number 3, Miami number 4, New England number 5.
So they dropped down 2 spots on the no-fly, and that's just because the Rams going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? They scoring tubs. They the ones who catch.
I think that's biased though. I think that's biased because we definitely scored a tub this week.
Y'all did. But how many yards? What y'all let Alex Smith do?
No, we definitely let him go for 300 though. Yeah,
Alex Smith went for 300. He scored a tub. He ain't throw no picks. We didn't get that INT. Rams had a pick to the crib. You know what I'm saying? I think they might have had 2 interceptions, 1 to the crib, and they played ball, man. You know what I'm saying? So the no-fly zone, it fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? Even if you number 1, if you come out and you give up 300, you probably gonna sit out for a week just because that's the punishment for giving up 300.
No, I feel it.
Look,
you can't be doing that.
You can't do that because the standard was set on us. We was the no-fly zone. That's where it got the name from. We came out and gave up 300 maybe 1 week, and that was against y'all in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no, it's 2. I think did we play y'all twice that year?
We played y'all in the playoffs. Yeah, we played y'all twice. We played y'all in the playoffs, and we played y'all in the regular season. The regular season, y'all killed us. In the playoffs, we were straight.
No, no, AB didn't play that game. Yeah, I remember that.
AB went to sleep before the game before. AB done went to sleep the game before. Perfect.
I ain't gonna lie though. I know it was Peyton last year. I feel like I ain't gonna say the league had something to do with it, but
did they?
Hey man,
you can't feel like. Let me tell you why you can't feel like that though, Ryan. Look, you can't feel like that because Peyton ain't win the tip. We won the tip.
No, y'all did, but y'all did. But we was up in that game, and this dude Peyton fall on the floor. Everybody think it's this man. He gave up. Nobody. Come on, man.
He ain't give up, bro.
Come on, man. He fell on the floor. Like he literally was like he was in the pocket and just like F it. Like I'm sad. Fuck it.
I wish we'd have had this queued up, Paul, so we could show it. He ain't,
bro.
He tried to weave.
He ain't trying to do no damn weave.
He tried to weave, bro. He weaved the dude, and then he like fell. Ain't nobody tackling. He got up.
Hell no, bro. Bro, everybody, the whole field stopped. The fans was like, "Oh shit, what's happening?" This man fall on the floor because he thought he about to get sacked. He fell on the floor, so nobody touched him. It's Peyton. You ain't about to touch Peyton.
That play made y'all lose.
He get up and throw it 65 yards to Emmanuel Sanders. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That's the kind of shit that gotta go right. Look see, he weaving. No, he weaving the guy.
Look at this. Look.
He weaving.
All right. No, what? Oh no, they don't want to watch the whole thing. Look at that.
No, that was a good clip. That's a good clip right there. Look, he weaving, bro. He's not giving
he thought he
himself
was
up.
down. Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, bro.
That's the fastest Peyton could get up right there.
Bro, that play changed the whole momentum of the game, bro.
Man,
I think that was a
13.
third down. That was a third down, man. I think that was a third down too. Man.
13 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. That play wasn't that important.
It was very important. It was third down.
He threw it to E for 25, 30 yards. Now look, he getting out the way.
Play.
He not weaving. Look, he weaving, bro. And then he Peyton, so he fell. Ain't nobody tagging him.
Look how he when you weave, you get up fast. Look how he land on the ball though. Look how
you ain't never seen Peyton get up.
Man.
Peyton get up like that. That's his fastest, bro. That's the fastest.
It's the Chief, bro. They gotta make sure he's straight, bro. It's cool.
Hey, man. That was a great game, though.
No, that was a good game. That was a good game.
The first game, because shit, we was up 27-6 in the first game, and y'all stormed us. That was a good ass game. And then the second one, playoff game, that was a good ass game, man.
That was my first career pick, that first game.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah.
Ryan, I want to touch on the decision you made to begin the season in terms of officially retiring. But on the heels of talking about that game from last night, and Aqib, if you could follow up on this as well, what are your impressions of the performance that Alex Smith has been able to put forth with the Washington football team? The NFC East is now up for grabs, and part of that is because of how well he's played since taking that starting quarterback role after overcoming his injuries.
Me personally, I think it's incredible how he's overcome this. I think both of us got hurt around the same time, and both of us were pretty much counted out. People was like, "Hey man, Alex is never gonna play again. Ryan's never gonna play again." With me, it was more of I just decided not to play again, and I wanted to be around my family and things like that. For Alex, he wanted to prove everybody, hey, I can come back out here and do what I can do. And the thing is about Alex Smith, he's always been a winner. He's always been a consistent quarterback. Yeah. He's always been somebody that doesn't turn the ball over. And that's exactly what he's doing in Washington. The reason he lost his job is because everybody feel like we have quote unquote one of the best quarterbacks ever play football right now. Right. That's exactly. The reason he lost. That's the reason he lost his job, because he wasn't losing in Kansas City. He was. They were going to the playoffs.
I was there with him. I was out there playing against him. Shit.
Yeah, like they were winning. He just didn't turn the ball over. But the thing is, he never was I'm gonna take a shot type of guy, and they needed somebody that's gonna gamble. And Mahomes was that guy. So but he's doing exactly what he's always done, and I'm just glad to see he's coming back out here, because he's really just showing everybody, hey man, I've been through this. Doesn't matter what you go through, you can overcome anything, and it's really just showing it right now.
Definitely, man. Ryan hit it on the head. When I watched Alex Smith last night, it looked like the Alex Smith who I used to play against, bro. He just made quick decisions. He read coverages pre-snap. He know exactly what you in pre-snap. He already know where he want to go with the ball. And the only thing that's different is back in the day when he know where he want to go with the ball, when that shit covered up, he used to be able to get out of there. He could run like a motherfucker. He used to be able to go. You know what I'm saying? But now he can't really move like that. So that's the only difference. But he don't make bad decisions. He don't panic and just throw some bullshit. He'll take a sack now. And that's smart quarterback play, man. So Alex Smith, I think he back, man. I think, he finna get the Giants a run for their money to get in this tournament. And man, once you get a defense like that, because they got a dog-ass defense. Once you get a defense like that in the playoffs, man, Alex Smith, a smart quarterback, he's not going to turn it over. He got a chance. Once that tournament start, everybody got a chance to catch fire and go, man. So I love to see Alex Smith playing this way, man. It remind me of, them old days, man, when he used to be killing us, man. So proud of him.
Yeah, I'm happy for the man. He's really balling right now.
Ryan, I think the first time that I actually interviewed you, I think it was probably episode 3 of the show I do with Danny Green, who's now with the Philadelphia 76ers. And at that moment in time, you were still aiming to come back. At what point did you become at peace with this decision? And I know the same process just happened with Aqib, where he had to, he was going back and forth, and should he retire, should he not? And then now it seems that he's at peace with it. Can you reflect on the moment when you finally reached that moment of peace with it?
It was just, I was just spending time with my family, and I just seen how much time I was spending with them, and I really enjoyed it. And I was just like, man, I was missing out on so much stuff before when I was playing football. Obviously, I was providing for my family, but I was like, man, there's a lot of moments that I'm missing out on. But then also I was just like, man, I just want to I gave everything I had to the game. I have no regrets, you know. Right. And that's one thing. When I initially got hurt, I was never like, damn, like I wish I did this better. I wish I played harder. I never had those regrets. So when it was time for me to actually retire and hang up my cleats, it was just like, hey, it's time. You know, I don't have the passion to play the game like I once had it. And I just wanted to focus on my family again. So that was one of the main reasons, you know. But at the end of the day, I know for Aqib, it's still tough. Like you watch games, and I'm like, damn, like I definitely could have did that, or I remember when I played. Sometimes I look at highlights, but and then I'm happy where I'm at now.
Yeah, I feel that. I think it's definitely the moment I realized, like, man, I'm cool. I don't even really. It's when I had the opportunity to. I ain't on nobody's team. I'm at the crib. And then boom, the opportunity presented itself for me to go play. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good situation too. I like, all right, I've been working out. I'm in shape. And I just was like, man, that's the moment when I realized I don't really got that passion. I don't got that drive for this shit no more, man. Like you said, the pandemic done hit us. Yeah. And I spent so much time at home, man, running around back on Fortnite. I ain't played the game in 10 years. Now I'm a fool on Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Cold with it. I'm right back like I never left. You know what I'm saying? So I just was spending all this time with my kids, man. They expected me to be places and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that got me so comfortable. I'm like, man, I'm financially straight forever. You know what I'm saying? As long as I don't do no crazy shit, I'm good. So nothing really just made me get off the couch. You know what I'm saying? It just, and it used to be that drive. Like, I want to be the best. I want to, like, now I watch the game sometimes and be like, damn, I should have played 3 more years, bro. I get 7 more picks, 2 more tubs. Oh, I can see what I might do that. But at the same time, I get on that scale, bitch. I'm like 218, 220. I'm like, nah. See, you know what I'm saying? It's work that come with getting them picks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then that drive and that passion is what make you go put in that work. And I don't know if that's when I lost that passion like that. That's when I was like, oh man, I'm cool, bro. I'm like, your body can't even do it no more, bro. So your mind want to do it, but your body can't do it. So I'm like, man, that's when I knew. That was the moment. I'm like, man, I'm all right, man. I just want it too much. Can't physically do it no more. I'm cool. Yeah. So I was at peace with it.
You guys are both were defensive leaders on the field. Whoever wants to answer first can answer. What do you do when it's 4th and game and you're up by more than 3? You're up by, you can't give up a touchdown to lose a game, essentially.
Right.
And your defensive coordinator on the 50-yard line decides you're going to go all out blitz, no safety help.
I'll answer this one.
I'm gonna answer next.
I'm gonna answer this one. So for instance, like Aqib, he might be in a different situation because he had cornerback. He don't really call the plays. You know what I'm saying? But like I actually called the plays, so I would have heard that play come into my ear. Like that shit would have came to my ear. Coach Tomlin gave me enough like pull for the team, like to change the audible plays. The moment that came in, that shit would have went right out the other ear. I was like, we're not running this bullshit. You crazy as hell. You think I'm about to go out here and make my dudes look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. Like,
so you would have changed it right there.
Immediately. Like, because that's like putting, like, you my teammate. That's like putting you on the island and Aqib, you fast, but you got you going against Henry Ruggs right now. That boy is fresh. He fresh for two. You know what I'm saying?
But guess what, Ryan? I get paid to be on this island that you finna put me on.
No, you're right. But that dude undrafted free agent. He ain't got paid like you yet.
And how much time was on the clock?
It was 9 seconds.
9 seconds, right? So when I get that call, my situation, boom, Ryan say, hey, Will Dog 0, Will Dog Spike.
Nah,
I'm like, oh shit, that's 0.
You would not heard that. You would not.
All right. Well, just say we did. Not Ryan. Whoever the Jets linebacker was, turned around and said that shit, right? First thing I'm gonna do as lead, I'm going to turn to the young boy who got roasted, and I'm going to say, hey, top down, fuck comebacks. Top down, bro, tackle him. 9 seconds left. I'm going to tell him the situation so we could be successful. You know what I'm saying? Because players can make calls look great at all times.
100%. 100%.
So if they play 0, they make him throw something real fast or throw some bullshit. Or if he don't stutter down for the comeback and he let him run the comeback, and then he just go pick it. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, oh, he run the comeback. It's a stutter goal. That's an easy interception. Yeah. Then Gregg Williams still got a job. Gregg Williams looked like a genius. You know what I'm saying? So I think
I ain't gonna lie.
The play is the play.
To me, Gates need to be gone. I'm gonna be honest, but
yeah, he do.
That's my personal.
dog. That's my dog too, and I think he need to be gone too.
If that's your gone, my fault for that. I think he need to be gone. I'm gonna be honest.
This call to the booth, baby. We in the booth.
Hey, I'm gonna say that boy,
booth, baby.
That boy
he should be gone. He should be gone, man. He had a chance to for the reasons he said. He ain't build up Sam Darnold like he was supposed to. Therefore, you ain't do your job. You got to go. Simple as that.
Yeah. So but I feel you on that. Like because at the end of the day, if we did call that play, I'm like, hey, yo, y'all see the situation, bro. So over top, no matter what, be over top. Like no matter what, be over top. But me personally, Coach Tomlin always said, hey, if you feel a situation that you feel that our defense is in trouble, get us out of it. So if I would have heard that call and I looked, I'm like, no, I'm not. I would have either called timeout. I'm like, I'm calling something else, bro. There's no way.
And only reason I defend the call a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And Wade wouldn't have called 9 seconds left for the game. Wade wouldn't have called 0. But it was times in the red zone and shit where Wade are boom, boom, 0. We'd be like, what the fuck? But you know what I'm saying? Bro, just run it. He got his reasons why he want to run it. I want the ball to come out fast and y'all drop y'all nuts, bro. Y'all can get some picks. Sit on this shit and get some picks. Like, he used to call it sometimes. I didn't agree with it, but I'm like, man, he Wade. So fuck it. Let me just play it and see. And I done fell into some interceptions like that listening to Wade. So, man, I feel what Gregg Williams was doing. It's 9 seconds left. He don't want the dude to be able to scramble around and throw something up. I want him to have to drop back and throw that shit up quick. The DBs just got to know, bro, why is you breaking on a 12-yard comeback? He the one who should be fired. Y'all firing the wrong motherfucker. He the one should be fired.
He fucking tripping too.
You breaking on a 12-yard comeback and you winning with 9 seconds left in the game. Like, bro, if you don't know football, you gotta go.
That boy talking about, I'm about to be the difference. Hey, you know, dudes want to be the all right.
I'm about to be the one. I'm about to be the one, bro.
I'm about to make a play. You tripping. I'm about to call a game. All right.
Hey, that's what was on his mind. Hey.
That boy's trying to call a game. No.
That's exactly what was on his mind, too.
Hey. No, but the thing is, the key, you've been in situations with Wade. Fuck you too, though. You picked in there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's all I'm saying. Like, Coach Tomlin was like, man, if you really feel like we in a fucked up situation, bro, like if it's red zone, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool with 0 in red zone. Like, the DBs know, like, hey, you gotta, just sit on the line. Don't get, it's coming. But they got 60 yards. Like, you got 50 yards to go, bro. Like, I can't let my
Ruggs 5 yards behind him, though. Like, I don't know.
I can't get me personally.
Situational
bro,
football.
I care about my teammates too much, and if I just see or hear something, and I just feel like, oh man, this dude's in a bad situation. Me personally, as a quarterback of the defense, I'm gonna try to change it up, bro.
Well, look, me personally, if I was the GM and that shit happened, and I was in New York, Gregg Williams would be on one flight, and that rookie corner would be on another flight. Y'all both gotta go, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not whooping one kid and not whooping the other kid. Like, hey, y'all did this shit together. You called it, and you don't know how to play it. So if I'm firing somebody, I'm firing everybody, bro. You gotta go.
And I ain't gonna lie. You know how some parents who did it. Oh, nobody don't want to say shit. All y'all have to get whooping.
Everybody get whooping, bro.
Gates need to be out of there. The GM need to be out of there. They got the coach. The player, they gonna be this clean slate.
Hey, clean slate, man. Bring Trevor Lawrence in there. Bring Trevor Lawrence in there and with a new head coach, D coordinator. Hey, corner.
We can go over there and do better than that.
I'm telling you, fam. I'm telling you. I got some. I might have some. Look, I might have something on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let my kids get older before I start coaching yet, though, because I want to be home.
Speaking of Trevor Lawrence, another quarterback that a lot of teams will be trying to get in the first couple of picks in the NFL draft is Justin Fields. Justin Fields is the quarterback for Ohio State. And how could we talk to Ryan and not talk about Ohio State? Disappointed to find out on Tuesday afternoon that the Ohio State-Michigan game is canceled. It's the big game. It's the game. Ryan, what were your reactions? And I know before Aqib hopped on, you had some thoughts about a certain Big 12 matchup happening this weekend too.
Yeah, so I'm a kind of UT fan a little bit because my wife, she's from Texas, and her brother and sister went there, and I stayed in Texas for a little bit. So I already know what's about to happen in y'all this weekend. So
Me too.
Nah, but I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about this game though, because I know they said that we needed a certain amount of games to get into either the playoffs or the Big Ten championship, and now it seemed like that we can't even get into. I don't think we can get into the Big Ten championship. So with us not having a Big Ten championship, do you feel like it's still fair for us to get into the bowl game? And I think it is, me personally, but because you can't, like, obviously we had canceled one game because of COVID, and then now Michigan canceling the game because of COVID, but you can't name more than, it's probably 2 or 3 teams you can name that's better than Ohio State, that you think that's better than Ohio State. And none of them in the Big Ten. So nobody else in the Big Ten should go, and nobody else in the other conferences should go. So I feel like Ohio State should still be able to go. And I feel like Justin Fields is just as good as Trevor Lawrence, in my personal opinion. Like, I watch both of them play a lot because I watch Clemson play a lot. And I feel like Justin Fields does not get the love he deserves when it comes to being a professional quarterback, because he's extremely efficient. And, accuracy and turnover ratio and all that stuff matters when it goes to transitioning to the NFL. And when you look at Justin Fields' track record, he's just a really efficient quarterback. He's a baller.
Hey, was he the starter last year?
Yeah, he threw 1 pick last year, and then until we went into the playoffs, and he threw 2. But he
started for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, came after Dwayne Haskins. He's the one who transferred from Georgia. He's been good. He's been good.
Can he get more love? Can he get more love than the guy who won the chip, came back the next year, lost the chip, then came back this year? Look like he's finna go right back to the chip though.
No, I don't think they're gonna go to the chip. Me personally, I don't know if they're gonna beat Notre Dame.
Well, we're gonna see about that. But at this point right now, he on pay. I mean, like, it looked like he gonna go to the chip. He been in there balling.
I'm saying, but the thing is, Georgia went to the same year Georgia went to the championship. Justin Fields was on that team, but he was a freshman.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that, like, he can't start if you already got a quarterback that's leading you to the championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
Ryan,
I don't know. I like both of them quarterbacks. I like both of them quarterbacks. I like that boy from BYU too.
Yeah,
but
nice.
I feel like Trevor Lawrence just that
he just
big
got
game.
He just got all the, he's 6'6", and he got all that. He got all that.
You got all the, you got, you know what I'm saying? You the prototype, first of all, and then on top of that, you ain't disappointed us yet, fam. You been won the chip, you in the chip, you lost it, but you there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I ain't disappointed. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't blame
you. Then next year you come back, you looking like the same Trevor Lawrence you was last year. So I gotta give him that love. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And
you're right.
That's just how I look at it.
No, you're right.
I like Justin Fields though.
Speaking of popular college quarterbacks, we just found out today as well, Doug Peterson is naming Jalen Hurts as the new starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a big change. Obviously, Carson Wentz owed a big bag in Philadelphia. Was not the Super Bowl winning quarterback, but obviously has led them to a modicum of success. Ryan, what are your thoughts on the switch there?
Honestly, I think that Jalen Hurts deserves to start now because Carson Wentz has been playing bad. Right. But I don't know if Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Carson Wentz, but I think Carson Wentz is just, his confidence is shot. So you just got to bring somebody else in there to see if you can turn the ship around. But right now, Jalen Hurts he's gonna have to be the answer because Carson Wentz, it seems like he don't believe in himself right now or something. He's not playing well at all.
Right. He definitely in his own head. Hey, Paul, what year is this for Carson on that contract?
So it's a potential out after next year.
All right, so I look at it like, you know what I'm saying? If the way Carson been playing ever since Nick Foles won that chip, because he ain't never really been Carson since Nick Foles won that chip. He was playing a certain way, and he got his name as Carson. You know what I'm saying? He was 11-0 or 10-1 or whatever. He got hurt. Nick Foles came in, finished the deal for him. They won a chip, right? He ain't really got back to that. So I feel like, man, you pay somebody, you want them to be one thing, but if they not that, you got to kind of start finding the alternative, right? And I mean, you pretty much out of reach this season. He ain't playing good, so you might as well see what your draft pick is doing. You might as well check out Jalen Hurts, see what your draft pick is doing, just in case you got to get out of this contract next year, man. You got, you know what I'm saying, a bridge, or you might have your next guy. If Jalen Hurts not your next guy, at least you got somebody, you know what I'm saying, who in there. So I feel like you got to start. It's the NFL. You got to start you always got to look at the future, especially at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So what better time to see what Jalen Hurts got than the end of the football year? These games don't really mean nothing, man. Just let him prepare as a starter. Let him go in there and show what he got, man. You might as well. It's anybody should do it. Everybody should do it. If the games don't mean nothing, you might as well see what you got.
Before you go, I know we're going through a lot right now in this world with COVID and obviously the social justice movement and things of that nature. And so I know causes sometimes go under the radar when you have these larger than life things happening. But I know you're still doing work with your foundation, and you started a fund for spinal rehabilitation. It's a lot of people can't even go to doctors right now or physical therapy right now because of all this COVID situation happening. Can you just detail some of the work that you're doing now and some of the, maybe relay some of the concerns you're having in light of all these other things like COVID-19?
So especially with my, my foundation, a lot of times people, like people in the spinal cord community kind of feel like a lot of people are in COVID right now. Everybody feeling isolated, everybody feeling alone, everybody kind of feeling just to themselves. And that's kind of how people feel with spinal cord injuries, because they're going through something that you never experienced before. And that's like everybody with COVID, but the thing is with COVID, most of us are going to bounce back and we're going to get back to some type of normalcy. But a lot of times with people with spinal cord injuries, they don't. So what I've been doing in the community is I've really been trying to allow those people to understand that they have some support. And my goal is to provide them some more rehab so they'll have the ability to get to some type of normalcy like I have before. Because, when I first got hurt, many people never thought I'd be able to walk again, never thought I'd be the same person again. Right. And for them to be able to just to get some type of normalcy, be able to be independent again, that's a deal breaker for a lot of people, and it's a game changer. So I just want to be able to provide that support, provide that normalcy for people, and just support them. Like for the Thanksgiving, we just gave somebody a Thanksgiving meal to a few people because a guy literally just left the hospital the day before Thanksgiving. So his family wasn't thinking about what we're cooking for dinner or, what they weren't thinking about none of that stuff. They were just thinking about how we can make sure our family members at home and, just things like that. We try to take the burden off some people and just allow them to get back to some normal life.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. We already know. We see on TV so much, man. We already know you doing your thing in the community, helping in ways that, that affect you. Things that come full circle with you. So you already know that shit go unnoticed. That shit don't go unnoticed, man. And kudos. We appreciate that, man. Appreciate you doing your thing in the community.
Man. Appreciate y'all having me. And I'm just trying to help people like I always get help and give them the same support like I got.
For sure.
Before you go, real quick, hey, Paul, what's the line for Sunday night?
Bills -1.5. So the Bills are favored.
See, the disrespect of the Steelers has been unreal in NFL history. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, people just disrespect us, and we one of the greatest franchises ever. Like, I just don't get it.
You got a 1-loss team and a 3-loss team. The 3-loss team at home probably always going to be the favorite, though. They got to be.
Not versus the Chiefs.
Yeah. Nah, the Chiefs different. Nah, the Steelers, y'all the Steelers, but I don't know if y'all the Chiefs right now.
Hey,
I don't know.
We in the top 5, no fly zone. That's all you need to win the Super Bowl, right? That's all you need to win the Super Bowl, right?
That's it, baby. Some good DBs, nice little pass rush. Hey, Chip good. On the way. Chip is on the way.
Hope to see you around sometime soon. And again, thank you for popping on a second podcast appearance with me. I appreciate you, boss.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me. I had a great time, man. And man, I'm never gonna forget that game I stole from us, kid.
Hey, my boy. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Anytime you need lead, man, hit on me, bro. I appreciate you, fam. Much respect to you too, my boy, for sure.
Appreciate you, fam.